G'day everybody, welcome back to Valheim. Hope you guys are doing well. We are out here in another swamp, kind of far away from home. I mean, not too far, but still. And yeah, we're here because we need all of that iron to fund all of the new gear and the new upgrades, excuse me, that we're planning to try and get. So let's get a move on and let's make our way to this crypt, and let's see if we can find a lot of iron. We've barely put a dent in the ship's cargo hold with scrap iron, so I'm hoping that we can actually find quite a bit more. Unfortunately, there is only the one crypt, I feel, in this particular swamp, but that's okay. We'll do a little bit more sailing, obviously. Right. Now, I mean, you guys have seen me do this over and over by now, so I might just quickly talk about something else, guys. Something that's been sort of bothering me a little bit with the series. So the last few episodes, I feel like the quality of the video has dropped quite significantly. So I sort of want to apologize for that, guys. So I thought the quality of the videos were good, but after watching some of the recent episodes, maybe 2, 3, 4 episodes previous to this, I noticed that there's actually quite a lot of stuttering going on, especially in areas where there's a lot of particle effects, like the mountains and stuff. So I didn't even notice that until, you know, sort of videos were actually published onto YouTube. And for those of you who don't know, the way sort of I sort of structure the work that I do with YouTube is that I try to get ahead of schedule, about a week ahead of schedule with all of my videos, and that's mainly because it gives me a little bit of a good buffer if I need to go away for whatever reason. I've got videos banked up so that you guys will still be able to enjoy videos even though I need to, you know, be away from the house. Probably don't need ancient barks, do we? We'll just leave that. But anyway, yeah. And sometimes that means that I don't really realize problems until videos have already published. And considering the amount of series that I do on the channel as well, I also have a limited amount of time for editing and stuff like that, because, you know, there's still real life to also deal with. Let's get rid of these guys. Okay. And yeah, as I said, I noticed that some of the recent videos haven't really been doing too good in terms of quality. So yeah, quick apology for that, guys, if you've noticed as well, and I think it's quite noticeable, to be honest. You know, the frame rate really dropped quite heavily, and maybe some sections might not have been enjoyable to watch. So I'm trying something a little bit different in this episode, guys. So I'm sort of recording things in a slightly different way, and I'm sort of hoping that it will resolve the problem. Now, whether or not it will is questionable, and whether or not it decreases the quality of the actual videos themselves is also another question as well. So if you guys have any feedback for you know, how this particular episode has gone, and whether or not the quality is, you know, really reduced, or, you know, whether or not it's actually still, you know, a pretty decent video. Yeah, I just want your opinions, guys, on how this particular episode goes, and I guess the subsequent episodes to this as well, because I am going to stick with this method for a while, as I can't seem to figure out why, you know, a lot of my frame rate was dropping. And when I talk about frame rate, it was really just the frame rate of the video, because I didn't really notice any problems when I was actually playing the game. So gameplay-wise, it was fine for me, but yeah. Recording-wise, it didn't really turn out very well. So anyway, this is our last bit of food. So we're gonna definitely have to fetch some more food if we're going to continue. We are also sort of running out of space here. We've got a lot of different things. Not a lot of iron scrap, but... I don't know if we've overloaded ourselves with too much mushrooms. We probably have a lot of mushrooms sitting at home. I sort of want to use up those mushrooms before we add some more. So maybe I might go easy on the mushrooms and... yeah, so rant over, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. But yeah, again, apologies for poor quality videos these last several episodes. And if you're still here, I really appreciate you, you know, being here. Drop a like, please. Let's see. Let's keep going here. Unfortunately, I haven't really found a lot of iron, have we? Been a disappointing swamp, disappointing sunken crypt so far. With any luck, we might be able to mine out the entire crypt before we have to go back. We certainly have the food for it, at the very least, so... yeah, I guess this is maybe where the stamina meat may have come in handy. Don't have to sort of rest every now and then to continue mining. Okay. There we go, that's quite a lot. We might want to maybe pop that back there. Arrows. We really want arrows? Yeah, okay. We can do that. Alright, we're gonna have to go back because we're at max weight, I think. I can get rid of the withered bones, actually. Maybe that might give us the ability to... no, okay. Maybe the arrows, then? That? Yeah, okay, that's good. Alright. Let's head back with the stash. I think it's over this way somewhere, is it? Hang on, no, over this way. Rightio, so first things first is let's just stash our iron in the cargo hold. Maybe we can also stash the iron pits here as well. And I do want to empty out the rest of our inventory. Plus, there's a matter of picking up some more food, I feel. Alright, so... let's maybe start with food first, actually. Sausages and... yeah, stews would be okay. I don't think we need to go like too crazy on the high quality foods. Do we keep blood bags here? No. But I suppose we should be, because there's some, like, black puddings and stuff like that that we can start making, right? So, might not be a bad idea to just keep some of the blood bags here. Yeah, we've got a few additional things here. I think it's probably a good idea for us to maybe put another chest here, like for treasures. Because we're running out of space for amber and amber pearls and stuff. Yeah, we don't have... yeah, okay, so we're using this for additional treasures. Let's just do that. Mushrooms. We've got too many mushrooms at the moment. Maybe I should make some more stamina meads or something while we're here. I forget what the ingredients are. Let's take a look. Medium stamina mead. We need cloudberries as well. Okay, we don't have a lot of cloudberries, do we? I thought we had more. I guess we've been making those lox pies, that's why. Ah, not enough mushrooms. Okay. Grab those shrooms. And yeah, I was gonna make like a couple of batches, but we're gonna need to get more of those berries at some point. Alright, I think we're ready to go back. Or should we sleep? Actually, I don't think we need to sleep, guys. We've got 18 minutes of the rested buff. And it's not like raids, or encountering raids out in the swamps is such a bad thing. In fact, we could do with a few more chains here and there. Well, I mean, it's already daytime anyway, so... scratch that idea. Okay, so I think we're just gonna have to go back here and continue with our digging. As usual, we'll just try and go left first. I totally forgot to repair my gear. So there might be a need for us to go back again. Okay, it's done. I think that looks good. I recall the first time we were in the swamps, well, maybe not the first time, but early on in our swamp experience, we found a muddy scrap pile that was just sitting on the surface instead of a sunken crypt. So I wonder if that's actually kind of common, because if it is, maybe we should be looking for some of those. But I only came across the one so far, so I'm guessing it's not that common to see. I think that's good enough. Alright, let's head back, and I think that's it. Do we have any treasures here? Doesn't look like it. Not sure if I'm going to be able to get, like, these corners, but it's alright. Now, we've got a sliver of stamina, not stamina, sorry, durability left. I'm not entirely sure if we want to just start digging now, or if we just want to come back later. We'll expend it. Why not? Okay, that's it. So, we're gonna have to go back. So, yeah, we've got about 77 pieces of iron there. Not bad. I mean, we could make, like, the rest of the set, right? With all of that. We could potentially even upgrade one or two of them once, potentially, but I think we're going to need a lot more, to be honest, if we're going to upgrade even more, so I'm inclined to, at the very least, find one more crypt before we go back. Let us just have a look here. So, upgrading the helmets, we need 5 iron. Okay, it's not so bad. I suppose it'll probably double for the next tier. Added curious 10 iron and greaves, same thing. Okay, and then I'm guessing the upgrades are probably going to cost very similar amounts. And yeah, we're probably just going to need to bank up a little bit more iron. Look, it's probably not a bad idea to have some spare iron lying around in case you want to start building stuff with iron beams. Iron wood, that is. Yeah, we got a 20-minute rested buff as well. It's good. Alright, let's continue. Can I suppose maybe one way would be like building a workbench and then maybe building some stairs or something. You might be able to reach it that way. I don't know if I really want to bother doing that. I don't think I'm that desperate. Yeah, okay. Can't reach it. So we've got so many pieces of amber, we've got so many pieces of, you know, like rubies, and we've also got like amber pearls just stacking up. I wonder if it's better to just sell all of that and make all of the coins, and maybe the coins are going to save us a little bit of space. I don't know if there's anything that you can do with the amber chunks or the jewels. Yeah, I got a little bit of space. Okay. A dead end already, so back to the entrance, and I think that's it for this crypt, guys. So it's time for us to move on and try and find yet another swamp, and hopefully one that has, at the very least, one more sunken crypt. So let's get to it. Gotta throw away all these bones. Leather scraps as well, probably don't need those. Everything else I'll probably keep. Right, let's move. I could have maybe teleported and just dropped all of this stuff, but we can do that when we set up in the next location. So, let's cross off the crypt there. We'll take that away. And yeah, I don't think I saw anything up here, but I might try and sail further east and see if we can find anything useful there. So let's get to it. Really no need for us to use motor just yet. Might need motor right now, though. Yeah, just gonna have a quick look here. So we've got, yeah, over 100 pieces of iron scrap now. Not bad. I sort of also want to use some iron to improve the pickaxe and also the axe, because, well, we've been ignoring upgrading them for a very, very long time, so I suppose maybe now is a good time to give them a little bit of a boost. So far, we're not really seeing too much here. Maybe there's something over there. Some land towards the left of us. Is that land in the horizon? I think it might be. Big mountain. In case we need some more silver. There we go. Swamps. Good times. So we'll try and sail around the outskirts of this swamp and just try and see if we can spot those green lanterns, because not lanterns, green torches. Because yeah, I don't really want to land here unless I absolutely have to. And hopefully this time around, when we do see those torches, we'll be able to actually identify whether or not they're actually you know, sunken crypts, or if they're something else completely. Let's just sail a tiny little bit closer. You know, maybe identifying those torches might actually be easier at night. There's even more swamps over the left side here as well. wonder if this is deep enough for us to try and get through. Ah, here we go. We do have a crypt here. So that's very nice. I'm just going to mark down where we've seen that crypt. And there's another one right in front of us as well. Lucky, actually. This is pretty good swamp. Ooh, okay, there's a bigger structure there that also has a lantern on it. Sorry, I keep calling it lantern. Has a torch on it. Let me just mark that down as well. We've got 50 seconds or so of motor. Let's just try and sail a tiny little bit more. Try not to crash into any small rocks and stuff. Okay, got a fishy here. Can I just grab that fish? Giant herring. Yum yum. Okay. Oh, and another one. Oh my god. We have hit the jackpot, guys. Just gonna mark that down as well. Well, look, I think it might not be a bad idea for us to just land here and try to maybe go to this crypt that's closest. I see another one potentially over that side, unless I'm seeing Guck potentially, but yeah, I think this is probably a pretty good idea for us to just like park, maybe set up the portal, and then we'll get some more iron. I think we only need the one more crypt, the one additional crypt though, before needing to sail back. So yeah, I think that's probably the best idea here. We'll sail back after this one. If we can just find a decent enough place to set up. Maybe right here, actually. It's pretty good. Just want to try and get as close as we can to the shore. Definitely overshot that. Okay, looks good. It's so dark though, it's ridiculous. Ooh, that could have gone really bad. Okay, now that I've eaten, I feel a lot better. I probably do need to wait a little bit for our health to recover. And probably not a good idea to challenge any of the enemies just yet. Until at least we've got some of our health coming back. Do I want to eat my onion soup now? Okay. Let's set up a portal. Good stuff. Alright. And is this place safe already? I'm not entirely sure. We do have this blob coming in. Just get rid of it. Get rid of that leech. Another blob coming in. Yeah, I just want to make sure that we're clear before we start looking at going to crypts and stuff. Maybe not a bad idea to maybe go home, offload some of this stuff. Don't need that. Don't need that. Oh, I suppose I could have... Actually, my bad, guys. I could be putting some of this stuff that I don't need into the obliterator. I keep forgetting about that. Although, when we're actually carrying iron, it's, you know, the reason why I'm throwing away a lot of stuff is just to make sure that we've got enough weight to actually carry as much iron scrap as we can. This fish. I wonder if we can just, like, convert that to raw fish. Sweet. Maybe we've got enough for, like, fish sticks and stuff. There we go. More entrails. Where did the bones go? Maybe I didn't pick up the bones. Anyway. Come back up here. And yeah, plenty of treasures. Amber and more entrails. I think the entrails we could probably put in here. Amber goes here. Some arrows. Suppose we can just chuck the arrows in one of our chests over here. That is really bad that that our metal shield goes in as well when we're trying to auto stack. Oh, okay. Good old Odin is just hanging about out there, checking our progress. Okay. So, crypts. Crypts. I know there are crypts back there. And there's... I think this is probably the closest one to us. But we could spend a little bit of time maybe exploring the entire swamp. But I think my plan is once we get the iron from this particular spot, we'll probably just leave the portal here. We can always bust down the longboat into ingredients, and we can just okay. I was pickaxing these guys, thinking I had my sword equipped. Anyway. Lucky they're not too much of a problem anymore. Okay. There's a small speck there. Aw, come on. Alright, I'm gonna leave it. Don't need the withered bones, just want these rubies though. Alright, I'll leave that. So far, this crypt seems kind of small. Maybe there's more on this side. I think that's it. Did I see another pathway? No. So let's backtrack here. More dead end. Come on. Get a little bit more iron. Wow, okay. I'd take it all back. It's turning out to be pretty impressive. Let's just take a quick look at our weight situation here. So Yeah, we've got plenty of space. The problem's gonna be our pickaxe, though. Okay, there's even more, a little bit here. I'm guessing there was a dead end on the other side, and this muddy scrap pile is actually just sticking out. Well, there's no real point in us sort of pressing on from here, though, because we're not going to be able to dig. So yeah, let's head back, and we'll put stuff away. And, well, considering how much we've found, another 19 pieces of scrap, I think it's probably not a bad idea for us to just make our way back home at this point. We can always come back to this crypt on another day, when we actually need some more iron, that is. So yeah, we'll leave our portal here. Let's just chuck that in. I think we've got enough, hopefully. I'm just making sure that enemies are not approaching. It doesn't look like it. Plus, as soon as, you know, the assets despawn, I assume our portal should be safe out here. So let's go. And we've got motor back as well, which is good. It should mean that we should be able to get home pretty easily, you would hope. And I figured this might be the episode, guys. I mean, look, I'll sail all the way back until we get home, but, whoops. I don't think we're going to start getting new gear in this episode. I think we'll have to do that in the next one. Not to mention, we'll need to smelt all of our iron as well, so just hoping that we'll be able to sort of carry all of our iron to the smelters. We'll get there, I'm sure. If only there was such a thing as like a net that you could cast. So while you're sailing, you could just catch some fish. And then, you know, it might not be like really good fish or anything like that, because I understand that would defeat the purpose of, you know, having a fishing pole and doing the whole fishing mini-game thing, but I think it'd be kind of cool nonetheless to have that option, and maybe just get, you know, some really basic 1-star, well, not even 1-star, like basic fish that only give you like 1 raw fish each or something. Yeah, I think this is where we start using motor. Now, I'm sort of curious about this area, and I want to see if we can actually sail through because if that's a thing, that'll save us a little bit of time rather than having to sort of go that way. Safety is a concern. It could be really rocky there, and potentially it might be actually quite... Ooh, look at that fish. That fish is gigantic. Yeah, it could be unsafe to traverse through by boat. I mean, there does appear to be a gap there, so... Can we get through? Oh... I don't know, this island formation looks a little bit too big. It could potentially just be like an inlet. Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe going through there is probably obviously not a good idea. I don't think the boat's going to be able to fit. Going through there, yeah, might be a problem as well. Yeah, we didn't exactly achieve too much, did we, trying to go through this area? At least now we know. Just have to go around every single time. No. No. Come on. Come on, boat. Well, this is a problem. Ah, yes, and my pickaxe is gone as well. Bloody hell. That fix our problem. Not quite. There we go. And 20 seconds of motor. Alright, at least the wind's still behind us. It's good. Let's hope it stays that way for a while. Food-wise, yeah, we do need a little bit more stamina foods. I'll take this when I need it. Don't really need it right now. Another fooling camp there. I think we may have been to that one, actually. Oh no. Okay. Got wind problems now. So this could be a very slow journey now. Unless I want to detour that way and then come around. I don't know. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. I suppose it might be a little bit faster. Let's do that. Let's just detour slightly. And we'll hope that the wind changes direction in our favor as we approach the this next continent here, as we approach land. Doesn't look like it's changing in our favor, actually. It's getting worse. Is that a crypt? Have we been to that crypt? That's another question. I feel like if we've been to the crypt, we would generally have marked it, but then crossed it off, right? Potentially, it could be a crypt. Those fullings actually swim pretty quickly, don't they? I don't think they're going to catch up though, but still. There we go. That's what we need. Man, I feel a little bit nervous about having so much iron in this boat. And trying to, you know, take it all back home. I feel very vulnerable out in the ocean. If some serpents attack, you know, I'm gonna be really, really annoyed. I mean, I guess I shouldn't really panic. I can always sort of sail towards the shore and deal with them, but still. And it is getting dark as well. Almost there. I think we're going to end the episode as soon as we arrive in front of the house, guys. We'll do the unloading in the next episode. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of smelting involved as well, so I think maybe to start off with, I'll try and just get rid of all of this stuff in our inventory. In order to move around a lot of the iron, I might also just stash away some of our tools, except for maybe the sword and the shield, just in case we get attacked. But then, you know, we'll focus on shifting all of that metal that we need. Our beautiful home. Home sweet home. Love it. And I think that's a pretty good position for the boat. We'll set up a quick workbench here just to do some repairs on the boat. And yeah, I think this is the episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed things. Again, apologies for previous videos and their quality, guys. If you've got any feedback on the quality of the recording this time around and the next subsequent episodes, definitely leave some comments about that down below if you're comfortable doing so, and I'll see if I can make a few adjustments here and there if I can, that is. But again, you guys sort of understand what I'm contending with real life and all that sort of stuff. But anyway, guys, I am signing out. Leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.